book about making friends and influencing people and being kind to people and winning people over to your ideas. I ain't win shit. I became the victim of a violent crime following this fucking book. I swear, bro, I'm gonna have that right hand ready with anyone, bro. I don't care if you're a fucking grown man. I don't care if you're a little girl. This right hand's gonna be cocked if you come at me, bitch. Last night, I was just attacked, like physically attacked. This is the first time I've ever been the victim of a violent crime. This is the first time I've been the victim of like any type of crime, and like it ended up being a violent one. I'm not traumatized. I am not injured. I'm completely fine. Thanks to God, I didn't get seriously hurt. It was more of a scuffle, but the way it played out is so funny and so. It taught me a lot about the world. Let's start from the beginning. All right, I just finished boxing. All right, so I box. I've been boxing for a couple years. I finished up a session and I'm going back home. I use this little cheeky trick where I use my old zip card, whatever. Show him the card. The bus driver, our main villain of the video, he clocks on. He says, "Give me your card." Right? I say, "Okay." Fully trusting him. I give him my card, expecting he was gonna give it back to me. He says, "Yeah, this is expired." Throws it into like his little like cabinet area. I'm like, "Okay." Fair enough. He just tells me to like, yo, just get on the bus, but like, you're not getting your card back. In my mind, I think like, should I crash out right now? Is this worthy? Is this a situation worthy of a crash out from me? I thought no. I used my rational thinking. I didn't go for it. I go up upstairs into the bus. I don't bother no one. And then I sit down and I decide to start reading this book here. How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book here, I've been reading it for a while. I pretty much just finished it. And I just read a random chapter and I read one about empathy and how appealing and showing empathy to other people can lead to you getting the things that you want. So instantly I was like, oh shit, I'm in a situation where I can apply a tenet from this book to real life. Bus driver has my card. I'm just sitting there and I realize I can speak to this guy. I can show some empathy. I can use a trick from this book to get what I want, which is my card. If you read this book before, it's literally just a book that tells you to be like a really good person. That's it. If you actually read the book, there's nothing manipulative in the book. If anything, it tells you not to be a fake person. I read that chapter and I say, oh shit, okay. You show empathy and you show sympathy, because as Dale Carnegie, the author of the book, says, most people crave sympathy and empathy. You could possibly get like a happy ending with that person. So I thought, you know what? This man here, as it says in the book in another chapter, is most likely a reasonable, rational human being that can be reasoned with. The bus terminated like a few stops after us, and I kind of walk up and I wait. Until the bus is terminated. Everyone's come off the bus. It's just me and him now. I approach him with my hands up in this kind gesture, using everything from the book. I smile, right, which the book tells you explicitly to smile, to be kind, to be absolutely respectful. The first thing I did is I thanked him for letting me on the bus regardless, even though I didn't actually pay. Another thing that I want to do, this is me speaking to him, is I would like to apologize. I would like to apologize for being cheeky and like, using a little card trick. I wasn't doing anything that like heinous or that malicious. All I wanted was my card back, and I thought I could win my card back through love and through empathy and sympathy and respect. I genuinely did. And little did I know I was about to get a rude awakening about the real world and how the real world works. He tells me, okay, yeah, it's good. This guy, he's a West African uncle. He goes, yeah, it's good. I'm like, all right, boss. So hopefully you wouldn't mind if I could get my card back. No. I'm throwing this in the bin. I throw it in the bin. Fair enough. I hear that. It's just, I don't want to use it in the cheeky way again. I always like to keep it as a souvenir. Same like I did with my 11 plus card. Because in the UK, anyone watching outside, you get two zip cards, 11 plus and the 16 plus. Right? I just want to keep it, just for memories. It has a nice little photo of 16-year-old me. It looks funny. He says, no. I throw it in the bin. Now go away, get off. I start to get a little bit persistent. In no way was I provocative or aggressive. There's cameras. God is my witness. The cameras are my witness. I say this now in front of the camera here. I did not provoke this man in any way. He gets angry. Boss, he's like, get off the bus. Starts shouting. Right? He shuts the door, so I can't even get off the bus. And then he opens it back, and then he quickly rips open the door. And there's in the little bus compartment where he sits and to drive the bus. Gets out the driver's seat, slams the door, and squares up to me. Now me and him are inches from here. I swear to God, I did not move once. I stare at this man. I stare at this little pussy. I was not afraid of him. I literally just stared him down, hands by my side. I did not. Even the way I looked at him wasn't with threatening intent. I just stood there just to let him know you're not scaring anyone. In my head, I was thinking there's no way this man's really about to actually grab me. And then that's exactly what he does. Out of nowhere, he literally latches onto me And next thing you know, like it was so hard to process. Froze for a second in my mind. I'm grabbing this nigga and like me and him was scuffling. We're like fully fighting on the bus. Turns me around, pushes me off the bus. And I'm like, fucking hell. So he's already assaulted me, right? But I thought, okay. He jumps out of the bus and then comes at me and attacks me. You know how fight or flight kicks in? I realized, bro, I have to fight this guy. So plant my feet, 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. I shove him back. He comes at me. I don't know, he grabbed me or something. I shove him back with my left hand. I cock my right hand like this. I swear to God. Even though I was tired because this was just after boxing, I did 2 rounds of sparring and then I did a couple more rounds of the bag and then I did 50 sit-ups. I remember this. This all happened yesterday. I cocked my right hand back and I never knew I could shout this loud. I shouted and I shouted loud, angrily. Get the fuck back! Right now, get the fuck back! I'm gonna fuck you up. Literally, I just started swearing like I was like this. My right hand's cocked, but not shaking. I'm just like this, and I'm ready to like twist it and throw the hardest punch of my life. I was about to throw a right hand like Thomas Hearns, bro.
He's just hanging a big right hand. That's it, Tim. Anytime you fall forward, the fight's over, Tim. A huge right hand by Thomas Hearns.
Honest to God, God was watching me, okay? In my self-defense, right? He saw like there, standing there, and I'm just waiting for him to close the distance. He doesn't do shit. He stands there like this. We saw like get into like this little catwalk for a second. I'm just waiting for him to come close to me. He backs off. He runs away. I back out my phone. I say, I'm calling the police right now. I shout over to him. He ran over there, the little uncle. He did like a little old man jog. This man was like in his 40s. Regardless though, he can wrestle, but this nigga tussle with me. I'm the younger man, but I'm not gonna lie. Like when I struggled with him, he actually had a bit of, maybe it was the fufu. Phone is in my left hand. I dial 999. I call it. Now, I thought 999 was the number for the police, right? It takes you straight to the police. I never knew it takes you straight to like an operating system. And I'm screaming on the phone, police! Police!
Police! Help! Help! Police!
But she was just like, what do you want? Do you want an ambulance or fireman? I screamed police like 8 times. I'm like, get me the police, get me the police. She's like, okay, I'm gonna forward you now. The police come in and like, by the time like she heard me, I was shouting on the phone because I'm actively like threatening this guy because he was still running around me like trying to flank me or some shit. It wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't gonna happen. If he got into that circle, he would have died. I promise you that. I told the woman what happened. She goes, oh, okay, stay away from him. Do not start anything. I told her, look, I didn't punch him, but I did stand my ground. She was like, that's really good, okay? That means like you're definitely not in trouble. He's in trouble. He got physical with you. I was the victim of assault, not him, okay? Now, he gets into the bus, right? This nigga, I remember his eyes. He was scared. He knew he was cooked. He knew his job was cooked and he was fucked. He runs up, jumps on the bus, drives off, and he drives like away. And like he's out of the picture now. I speak to the lady, we go back and forth. Maybe it was because I was extremely angry because I didn't hit him. I'm furious. Like that's the only emotion that I was feeling right after and even kind of during it as well. I was just pissed off that I let this uncle grab me, push me off the bus and then come at me again. And it wasn't only until I got into that boxing stance and I was ready to crack his jaw, he fucking backed off and he ran off like a little pussy. I don't know why he's out here trying to fight young men. I would have fucked him up if it really came down to it. And I know I'm trying to sound all hard and that. Yusuf, you're not that big. Listen, he was an uncle. I could have murdered him in hand-to-hand combat if he really closed the distance. That's the point I'm trying to get across. The lady speaks to me on the phone. She's calming me down. Now I don't know why, but there's something wrong with me. I'm so stupid. In a fit of adrenaline or anger, I shout, "I'm gonna fucking kill him!" On a government call, right? This is the 999 phone line. She says, Yusuf, I don't want to like scare you or threaten you or anything, but you are like this call's being recorded, and what you say can incriminate. She said something about like what I say could get me into trouble. I fucking freeze. I'm like, oh my god, like I just said that. Okay. So I just said, okay, no. I'm sorry. I didn't actually mean that. I'm just angry. Adrenaline. It was the truth. Like I had a bit of adrenaline. I was a bit shocked because I never knew he was gonna put his hands on me. I told her the direction, I told her like where exactly we were and where he drove off. Right? She's okay, yeah. She took my details, took my address, this, that. And I asked her this very clearly. Are you sending officers after this man that just attacked me? She goes, well, you know, we need to verify something. Since when do police officers wait? If I just like gave you all the good details and it just happened now, so the general radius of where he is, you're telling me no one's pursuing him. This vexed me so much. I need to calm down for a bit, because thinking back on it, the main emotion that I felt was anger. Honest to God, if this video gets a lot of views, some people will comment. I don't want that one comment of someone going, oh, actually, Yusuf, you're probably really scared and you're just covering it up and you're putting on a facade. with anger. I don't mean that. I'm being dead serious, okay? I know what I felt in that moment, and the emotion was anger. This guy, I felt violated, bro. This nigga fucking grabbed me. The number one thing you need to protect in this world is your body from other people, from other human beings, from wild animals. Your body. Anyways, they send me the link to the TFR website. I'm like, excuse me? She says, you know you can file a complaint against for the bus driver's behavior. This guy didn't swear at me. He didn't treat me disrespectfully. He put his hands on me. He committed assault. He committed a violent crime. I'm not complaining. I'm trying to incarcerate this nigga. I'm trying to seize this nigga. I'm trying to arrest this nigga. I'm trying to apprehend this nigga. And you're telling me, yeah, you can file a complaint. No, I want this guy behind bars. I want this guy's hands bound. I could tell. I was gonna say Kunta Kinte, but that's a fucked up joke. No, that's wrong. And as I'm making this video right now, the police report has been filed online, but I don't think that's sufficient. I'm gonna go to a police station, file an official report to make sure that an investigation is being conducted. And on top of that, I did speak to the TFL as well, gave him his description, told him about the incident, the where's, the what's, the who's, the appearance. I asked the nigga, are you paired up with the police? Are you working with the police? They said no. They said, we'll just find them and then we'll see. It sounded like if they were to catch him, they were gonna fucking put him in timeout. This is the, like, cause I feel like you're supposed to make mistakes when, oh shit, you're supposed to get into things when you're a young person so that you know. And now I know to never ever assume that someone won't do something. It is a crazy world out there. It is an insane world out there. Do not assume that someone won't attack you. It will happen. You can get assaulted. G-Day, if you're watching this, I'm on you. I'm not joking. I'm furious is why I'm not gonna let this go. I will not rest until you are caught, you motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if he's like the father of three. He seemed like he was having a really bad day. I don't care. I came to you with love and respect, and you put your hands on me. I'm gonna make sure you fucking... The idea of him walking around with his face intact pisses me off. I should have banged him in his face. Like I said, apprehend him. Seize him. This was real. This was like a real experience for me. Just don't be a little smug prick that thinks that you can't get touched. Anyone can get touched. Anyone can get touched anywhere, at any place. Pause. A book about making friends and influencing people and being kind to people and winning people over to your ideas. I ain't win shit. I became the victim of a violent crime following this fucking book. I swear, bro, I'm gonna have that right hand ready with anyone, bro. I don't care if you're a fucking grown man. I don't care if you're a little girl. This right hand's gonna be cocked if you come at me, bitch. I was a victim of a violent crime. And G-Day, if you're watching this, I'm on you, you piece of shit. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you learned something from this video. I really hope anyone watching this isn't a victim of violent crime. If you were and you did experience something that was similar, don't be afraid to share it in the comments. I would actually be really interested in reading it and seeing how you dealt with it, and seeing how you worked with the police as well, and how the police, like, what the police did for you and how they behaved. Like, subscribe. Love you guys. All 26 of you. We got up to 26 subscribers. Just a few weeks ago, we were like on 13. We're making it. Yeah.